There's something for everyone at the 2017 Geneva Motor Show, whether you're a real gearhead or just looking for the next family car. But whatever you prefer, chances are that the cars you really want to hear about in Geneva aren't even in production, and some of them never will be. It's concept cars that tend to steal the show each year, thanks to their reckless disregard for things like production costs, practicality, and sometimes even common sense. If your favourite concept car flavour is electric, well, you're in for a real treat this year. These are the most interesting electric concept cars we've spotted at the 2017 Geneva Motor Show. Number 6 on our list is definitely the most futuristic concept we've seen in Geneva. Created by a group of Italian design students with help from design house Pininfarina, Schiller is a vision of what cars from 2030 might look like. It looks like a movie prop, something you'd see in a Tron sequel. The Schiller was envisioned as a plug-in electric, fully autonomous vehicle that lets the driver disconnect from the daily grind while speeding down the highway. It may not even be remotely realistic, but the Schiller definitely caught our eye. Nissan's Leaf EV has been rather successful, but let's face it, it's kinda boring. The Japanese company needed a concept to show that it too can design a sexy electric vehicle. Enter the Blade Glider, an all-electric 3-seater designed for the racetrack that can hit 190 km an hour and accelerate to 100 km an hour in just 5 seconds. It's not exactly new, but this time around Nissan enlisted Hollywood star Margot Robbie to make sure it really got our attention. Margot took the Blade Glider for a midnight race around Monte Carlo, and our interest was instantly piqued. It might not ever be mass-made, but we're hoping that at least some of the Blade Glider's DNA will carry over in a future Nissan production car, perhaps even a sportier version of the Leaf EV. You've probably never heard of Singapore-based Vanda Electrics, but you might be familiar with Formula One legend Williams. The two companies teamed up to create the Dendrobium, a one-of-a-kind electric monster that can reach 320 km an hour. The Dendrobium is a vehicular cyborg. It mixes cues from high-tech motorsport with biological elements, like the doors and roof that open up like an orchid's petals. On the inside, you'll find the same batteries that power Formula E cars, and all the racing-inspired technology you could ever ask for. If the Dendrobium becomes anything more than a one-off concept, it will indeed command a 7-figure price tag, so let's just hope the reaction from Geneva is good enough to make the project happen in real life. Some of the other cars in this roundup seem a little out of this world, but we can easily see the Pininfarina H600 become a production car, albeit a very expensive one. If that happens, the Tesla Model S or the Lucid Air could face some serious competition. Marrying Italian design flair with mechanics supplied by Hong Kong company Hybrid Kinetic Systems, the H600 has style in spades and over 800 horsepower, enough to propel this roomy sedan to 250 km per hour. No mean feat for a car that weighs around 2 tons and is 5 meters long. A micro-turbine range extender supplies extra power to the electric motor and batteries. Thanks to this hybrid powertrain, the H600 can give you 620 miles of stylish driving on one tank. Out of all the cars on this list, the Bentley EXP12 Speed 6e concept is probably the closest to mass manufacturing. Not only does it look like a real production car, admittedly a very extravagant one, it also has the Flying Bee badge up front, which pretty much guarantees that people will line up to buy it. The EXP12 Speed 6e is Bentley's first full EV. The British brand made no secret of its plans to eventually go full electric, so the EXP12 can be considered a sign of things to come. Combining a beautiful all-white body with a luscious burgundy red interior, the car is chock full of lovely details, including copper accents and knurled metallic controls. High-tech elements include OLED touchscreens and cameras instead of the traditional rearview mirror. The car will charge wirelessly, though other details from under the hood are being kept secret for now. This being Bentley though, we have a feeling we won't be disappointed. And in our number 1 spot is another newcomer out of China, the Rules Ren. It looks wicked cool and wicked fast from just about any angle. The Ren is a hybrid beast that uses twin-turbine gas engines to feed power into a bank of lithium-ion battery cells. The battery is just 25 kilowatt hours, but thanks to the turbine range extenders and 20 gallons of diesel, the Ren can go for up to 727 miles at a time. Raw power is out of this world, 1,287 horsepower in the top configuration, which includes 6 electric motors, 4 in the rear and 2 in the front. If you think that's overkill, it might just be, but it's hard to argue with the figures this setup makes possible. 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds and a top speed of 320 km an hour. Only 10 units of the Rules Ren will be manufactured every year, and each one will be hand-built in Italy. It's pretty hard to get more exclusive than that. So that's our top 6 crazy concept vehicles on the electric front from the 2017 Geneva Motor Show. Let us know in the comments your favourite electric concept. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this one and stay in touch on all your favourite social media platforms.